of the leaders of the Igbos in Lagos and All Progressives Congress Party chieftain, Joe Igbokwe, has replied to the former Minister of Aviation, Chief Femi Fani-Kayode, over his statement that if the North blocks food supplies to the South will block the supply of oil, refined products and oil money to the North. Joe Igbokwe said on his Facebook page that small we will understand that North cannot be ignored. Let us prepare to drink crude oil as food. This statement of Joe Igbokwe sparked reactions among his followers as follows. Well, it is imperative that we all know that Nigerians that are together and we benefit each other as we are together than if we are divided. All regions in the country have peculiar resources that God, the Almighty has blessed them with and can sustain the region. For example, the North is blessed with abundant crops and animals. They have lands that can be cultivated for food throughout the year and have the human resources to manage these crops cultivation, which are benefited by everybody in the country and neighboring countries such as Cameroon, Niger, Chad and others. If they not separate from the South, there will be scarcity of food commodities, and if available, they will be very expensive and won't be easily affordable for the common man. The South also has oil, most especially the crude oil, where the whole of the country gets 65% of its internal generated revenue and 85% of Nigeria's foreign exchange earning. Even though the sector is less than 10% of the country's GDP, the proceeds from these oils are distributed as allocations among all tiers of government in Nigeria. So if the South decide to separate as well, some states in the country won't be able to survive. All these things that these people are even saying, I don't even understand. Some people do not have all of these things that we are talking about, and yet they are even better than us. So what are we talking about? And to sum it up, they are the people that said they are not going to be supplying anything. So you should be crawling and be begging them. And that is the reason why they brought all their cattle to be destroying people's farms. People are farming here. So what are we talking about? And a lot of people are beginning to go to farm. Buhari said, oh, people should go to farm. That will be one of the reasons why we are going to be having enough food. Having food in abundance, and before you know it, all these people coming and be destroying all these crops to the extent that they are taking the lives of the people. As Joe Igbokwe even commented on the issue of those who are suffering from the hands of this herdsmen, has he ever said anything? But when the people began to confront them, that is when all of them are coming out. When people were crying all this while, what did they do? They will tell you that you have to live with them. Live with what? These are the people that are selling themselves out. And at the end of the day, does it mean they are bringing the food for free for the people? Are they not selling it? Are they not making money from it? No matter what, the product they are bringing to the South, there is no way they can take it in this whole wide world. Within all those countries that are sharing borders with them, there is no way they can sell. There's no amount of what they are going to sell that can equate what they are going to be selling in the South. After all, you are not giving it for free. It is only when you are always looking at one side, you don't even want to look at the other side. Every time they will be telling you diversification. Who told you if you don't have anything, believe you me, you will be forced to do a lot of things. Do they think that the Southerners are not into farming, and yet you don't allow them to rest? So if the North, they have the land, they have all this, why is it that their people are always rushing down there? Here in the South to go and be begging. See all their children littered all over the place. Everywhere is dirty. They just litter everywhere. You don't even know where to put leg. Oh, if they are sufficient enough, they should stay there. Why are they afraid? Then they brought this idea that they don't want to bring food. They don't want to come and sell. If you don't sell, I will go elsewhere and buy. And you can take it elsewhere to sell. It's none of anybody's business. So all this idea of trying to cajole people, to blackmail people, this and that, is making no sense. Let them go and eat their food. Or let them go and sell it elsewhere. After all, they are not giving the food for free. This man, he talks the way, he just talks anyhow. which they are still come out to criticize or to talk about what the atrocities that these S-men are committing. The only thing they will come and tell you, oh, all Fulanis are not this and that, all Fulanis are not criminals. But the ones that are criminals, what have you done about them? Is this not a Joy Igbokwe's mates in Kano that talked the truth, that talked to the power? They are in the same party. He said the same thing. So why did he not answer? And I'm expecting all of those APC chieftains. None of them has been able to say anything concerning that Ganduje's aide that spoke truth to the power. They are in the same party. And the next thing, they sacked him. They arrested him. If that statement had come from the opposition, they would tell you don't know what they are saying. And that is to tell you, if that kind of person who is the aide of the Kano state governor could say that, that means all of them, they are just lying to themselves. You can't hide it. The more the truth begins to be clearer, everybody begins to see the truth, the more these people and the people who are doing this, covering evil, they are the ones that are even wicked, the enemy of the country. Things are getting worse. Everything is worse. Things are getting bad. Yet you say everything is fine. They say they don't want to come and sell. So what will now happen? We should beg them. Are these people okay? Or you want the federal government to pay that 475 billion naira to them because they are talking all manner of nonsense, cock and bull stories, and you want us to buy it? Who does that? All these people, this Joy Igbokwe and Loretta Onoche, if you cannot say the truth, shame on you. Whatever will be the reason behind Ganduje's aid that made him to say it, we don't even want to know. But that is just the truth. Some people say, oh, maybe they are playing games or they just want to arrest him. But he has said the truth. This truth, the same thing that people who are not in their party are saying. That is exactly what the man has said, and they arrested him. Whether they are playing politics with all of that, it is inconsequential. But he has been able to hit the nail on the head. So what are we talking about? The truth is just there. It's glaring at everybody, for everybody to see. It's just glaring, and you are covering rubbish. Because you people think that you are safe. Every other person, the rest people should be banned to the Philistines. It's none of a business. I have never seen a stupid man like this Joe Igbokwe. He's a fool. That's what someone says here. A big one for that matter. God will punish Igbokwe. So Southerners no longer farm again. Atayao. Igbokwe is a northern apologist. What do you expect? And let them prepare to use onions and tomatoes to drive their cars. Joe Igbokwe, Agadi. Oh, I don't want to cut my tongue. Where? With oil, we get money to buy food and cows from anywhere. Joe Igbokwe is only trying to protect his pockets. South won't drink oil because they equally have land for farming. They can cultivate their land and also sell their oil to foreign countries and use the proceeds to develop their region. Stuff which was a major delicacy in the South before independence. Its importation was banned because of beef. Now they are planning to deprive the South beef because of the clamor for modernized farming. What is really happening? Nigerians should ignore the senile, demented man because he will surely enter into political oblivion like Adams Oshopikin. A fool at 50s will definitely remain a fool forever. Joe Igbokwe don't have sense. Can't you farm? So guys, leave your comments below and let's know your thoughts on this.